and specifically with milligram caps. And I think there's sort of a feel good approach to that. Like, who needs to be taking 100 milligrams of THC? That's ridiculous.
Right.
Let's just, I get that, but different people need different things. And I really hate using the alcohol example, but I think it's apropos here. And that is, if I want to go buy a session beer, I can buy a session beer. On the other hand, if I want to go buy a bottle of Everclear, I can buy a bottle of Everclear. And this is a toxic substance, right? And I make the decision for myself about what I consume. So why can't I do the same thing? Oh, I want, 2.5 milligrams of THC to help, take the edge off, before bed, or I want 100 milligrams of THC because I've got a lot of pain. That's the only thing that seems to help. It's just being a nanny state and it's unnecessary. I would caution the industry before conceding that too quickly. Part of the problems with the marijuana side of the cannabis industry is in the zeal and the desire to legalize and get things moving into business. I think that the marijuana industry accepted too many regulations, and now they're seeing the fruit of that, which is disaster. Okay, a seltzer, maybe 5 or 10 milligrams is sufficient. That kind of hits the sweet spot of what most people like. By the way, a lot of people like the 50 milligram seltzers for whatever reason. If you go to a bar, a lot of times they're just going to pull a fifth of vodka or whatever, and they're going to pour a shot and make your drink, put it back. Well, what if, there already are bars of sorts for THC beverages, and things like that. Well, how if there's a milligram cap, well, then how do we deal with that? Can't you, what's wrong with going to a bar and there's a huge thing and it might have 500 milligrams of THC, but you're just pouring a shot and mixing drinks with that? Isn't that a world that we want to see? People are using less alcohol, using more THC, and with the milligram caps on beverages in just this example, that would completely derail that as a reality for us to pursue.